Good evening, everyone. My name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. I react to video game music. I'm a musician, so I kind of tend to dissect a little bit. And welcome. If you're new, what's up? This is a series of late birthday requests and Patreon requests for Susasha. A lot of games from this requester that I don't think I've checked out yet, so this should be quite a journey. This game is called Othercide, and the song is called Sacrifice. Pretty cool image, not gonna lie. It's kind of spooky, but I just noticed that it makes like a skull, so that's really cool. But you know, that typically doesn't mean anything for the song itself, so without further ado, this is Othercide, Sacrifice. This is really intense. This is very melodic. sounds like a studio album. Oh, I wish we heard that more. That was a really cool effect on the guitar. It was really filtered out, so it had like no high ends. It was just, oh, that was cool. Um, okay, a little bit of an excursion that we just went on. Um, Again, I've never played this. I don't know who composed it. I don't know if they hired a professional band for that, because that sounded like a studio record. It reminded me of Shadows Fall, the band. I can't think of the song at the moment, but by the time the video's up, it'll be in the comments. But it kind of reminded me of Shadows Fall. Not too much, but kind of more in the guitar aspect and the layered vocals. This whole song was layered vocals. So if you're wondering why this singer sounded so big and so airy, is because there was like at least two of him, maybe like four or five. So there wasn't really like a lot of like harmony vocals, but it was just layered. So it was just giving a big dynamic difference to them. What threw me for a loop though was the long build-up, because I was gonna mention, I'm like, this is interesting because the guitar is really like aggressive, but we had like these really like kind of 2000s new metal type drums where it's kind of like also filtered out, so it just sounds like it's over the phone, you know what I mean? And then the band comes in and then just gets all heavy. But even then, the tempo doesn't increase. Like the feeling of the song doesn't really feel fast. The instruments are fast, but the percussion is not. It's groovy. The whole percussion is just the whole like headbanging kind of just like groove. So it's kind of this contrast of energies. It's pretty cool. But that was really, really well done. I had zero scenery in my head. Even this image couldn't like possibly help me. I don't know what that plays on cutscene in game. I don't know. Maybe intro type credits type thing. I don't know. So that was kind of conflicting me. I was like, well, what's going on here? Like, where is this happening? I can't imagine, where that would be used in a game, unless the game is musically based. Yeah, I'm very curious. There had to have been a band, or at least studio session musicians. But it kind of gave me Devil May Cry vibes, which hasn't been on this channel in forever. It's actually my most popular video. I'll put it here. It's Bury the Light, which was gigantic request at the time. It kind of reminded me of that. Victor Boba and Borba, I think. Did I say Boba? I love Boba. But Victor Borba and Casey Edwards made that masterpiece. And it kind of reminded me of that, kind of just that like same style, has the aggressive parts, but then the really melodic singing over it. And then some screaming parts too, so that was really cool. There wasn't a lot of it either, so it was kind of just like a spice thrown onto it. That's all I got. Othercide. They even spell it differently, so they're edgy. So this is Sacrifice, and great. I really like this one. I really feel like this is a good listen to the car type of tune. That's the best way I can describe it. Really cool though, and different. And you'd be surprised how much times I say that something sounds different on this channel, but nothing really sounds like that besides, I guess, DMC. But even then, that was way different than this. Othercide, huh? I don't know if I have any other side requests, but I have to look. But very ominous, It's just this image and the music. I don't know. But as usual, I'm going to ask, what is your experience with this game? And tell me more about the soundtrack. Is it similar? Is it just all over the place? How's the game without spoiling anything? Because, a lot of us want to play these things and whatnot. This definitely sounds newer, though. It doesn't sound like this game had to have been made in the past, like, 5 years. maybe 10. No, I'm gonna say like in the past 5 years. If it's beyond 5 years, I'll be pretty impressed with the production quality. But yeah. So thank you, Susasha, for the request. Happy belated birthday. If you would like to do the same, you can do so on Patreon or PayPal, and you can submit your requests there. Those get priority, so they will be seen no matter what. But there is a wait list, so it's growing every day. So I suggest if you do have a request that you want to send, to sooner the better, because it piles on just about every day at this point. But that was really cool, and you know, I love me some heavy metal. But I also love grooves, and I also love violence. So they kind of had everything. Passes the vibe check. So until next time, dudes and dudettes, let me know more about Othercide. This was Sacrifice. I'll see you dudes and dudettes later. Take it easy.